And we're back. We're back for part 3. I need to get a better camera angle. That's better. Okay. I got this fidget toy. It's real nice. I like it. It's a good one. Let's get serious. I don't know. Feeling like the tones for this one are gonna be just a little bit more serious. I've been mad at myself lately because I can't create. I don't know. I've just been upset by the fact that I'm not creating. I don't know, I feel like I live to make stuff. Whether it's making someone smile, or making a video, or making a sandwich, or making money. Everyone lives to make. Everyone lives to make something, You make a life for yourself. You make... everybody's making something. Everybody's making something. You make your bed, you make dinner, you make a living, you make money. Humans are made to make. Humans make other humans. We make things. It's our very own essence is to create. And it's a cycle that goes from that. It's from creation spawns into other creation, into creation, and etc., etc. And it's it's just really fascinating to me, because it's we keep making things. And there's some things that I wonder, I'm should we have made that? Is that something we really should have made? Why did we make that? It makes me we make things, and then sometimes we regret the things we make. Sometimes we make it and we're oh no, I shouldn't have made that. And you can't unmake something. I mean, sometimes you can. You can destroy the things you've made. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's too late and it's already been made. I just think it's really interesting that way, and that's how it is in my life, is I live to make. I feel I need to make things for me. I need to make music and videos and art and different things. I feel I just haven't been making as much as I used to. I'm not churning it out as much as I wanted to be, I feel I'm slowing down. I wonder what rut is this that I'm in? I've lost my mojo. I'm useless without my mojo, man. I'm just thinking about that Austin Powers 2. It's a great movie. I watched it on VHS last night. I got it on VHS at a thrift store in Colorado for 99 cents, and was I'm gonna watch this tonight. And that's what I did. It was great. I love that movie. But I was just thinking about kind of how Austin, he loses his mojo, and he's I'm useless without my mojo. I feel the same way. I'm I can still make things, but when you don't have your mojo, it just doesn't work the same, and so that's where I'm at right now, because there's a lot of things that I want to do. There's a lot of things that I want to make. There's a lot of wants that I have. I have a lot of wants in life. I feel everybody has wants, desires. And I don't really know what I'm doing here. I just need to make some decisions. Don't we all? But it's just I get into these ruts because there's specific things that I want to make. And I just haven't. It's not even that big of a deal. I just haven't. Just haven't done it. Why haven't I done it? I could pin it on a million reasons. Work, life, not feeling motivated. They're not good excuses, I'll tell you that. I don't have an excuse. I just haven't done it. Like, if I really wanted it, I could just do it. But I just haven't wanted it enough, is the thing. And so that's where I'm at right now. And I just keep, like, it just keeps eating away at the back of my thoughts where I'm like, I need to do this, and then I don't. And I'm just gonna see how much it builds up until I get sick of myself, until I pull myself up by my bootstraps and do it. You know? Because I got really upset. I got upset today. I was like on FL Studio trying to make something. It didn't work. Because I feel like I have this awful work ethic. Like, just when it comes to creative projects in general, like, I'm a very quick, spur of the moment. If I can't get it all done in the one, in that one go of energy where if I can't start and finish a project, like, how do I describe it? Like, when I'm starting a project and I don't finish it by the end of, like, whatever session it is that I'm having, it's never gonna get finished. Like, I'll start something, be like, oh, this is really good, I'm gonna build onto it, and I'm gonna finish it, and then I just don't, and I just end up starting something else. Like, I'm so bad at finishing things, Like, there's countless video projects where I'm like, this is really good, and they're not finished. Like, I'll start something and be like, yes, this is really good, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna pick up on this later, and then I don't, because the idea of starting something is so more enticing to me than finishing what I've got left off, Because finishing something, the creative power it takes to finish something versus the creative power it takes to start something, they're two different things. And for some reason, for me, I just love the energy of starting something new and just starting over and starting, like, I don't know what it is, but there's something fresh about it that I just love. I just love starting things and saying, hey, this is something. But I never finish it, because that's a whole other different story, and it's something, like, completely different to me, It's like, something about finishing something is so grueling to my brain that it's just like, oh, like, it's this again? Like, I'm already tired of this. Like, I already know this project, Like, it's not stimulating enough to me, so I just think it's boring, and then I just get tired of it, and then I just don't touch it, and I just exit out of the project, and I never do it again. And it's so odd, because I'm, like, so aware of this. I just don't have the discipline to force myself to finish it. And maybe that's what this is all about, is I need to finish up some things, Force myself. Even if I don't like it, I should just do it, because in the end, it'll probably be better for me. I was just upset earlier because I felt like I couldn't start a new project fresh and just get, like, the ideas going. I couldn't get something good out of whatever it was that I was making. Like, everything was just like, there's nothing clicking, and I was really mad. And so I think that's just a sign for me to just finish all the other stuff. Like, I think right now, instead of starting new projects, I just need to finish all of the other things on my plate, It's like a big plate of food, and there's all these foods that I want to try, and, like spinach and asparagus. I don't know why I'm saying vegetables, like, get a little bit of brisket, some ribs, maybe, like, there's, like, an omelet on the side, or all, just like a good plate of food. And I'm trying and tasting all these foods, but, I need to finish it. I need to finish my food. But I'm bad at it, because it's like, oh, well, I've already tasted this food. I already know what it tastes like, so it's not exciting to me anymore. But that food, that boiled egg over there, I haven't tried that. So I'm going to go over there and start eating it, and then about halfway through, I'm just going to, once I've tasted it, I'm just going to put it down and say, oh, I'm going to eat that later. But the secret is I'm not going to eat it later. And so that's where I'm at. It's just this big plate of food that I need to finish. I need to finish my food. Yeah, finish my food, finish my projects. And then where will that get me? I'll at least have something to show somebody. You know, they can ask me what I've made. I can at least show them the things I've finished instead of just, you know, the other stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Because then it's like once you finished your food, I don't know where I was going to go with that, but I figured there's always something that comes next after finishing your food. I figure if I can just get those projects finished, maybe or I'll just go and start something else again. I don't know. You know? Humans are exciting like that. They'll just start something up again, and it doesn't matter what they've already done. It doesn't matter what people have already done. They'll just start again. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying nonsense. Could be that. I have yet to finish my drink. I've decided that I'm just not gonna stop recording until I finish this drink. Yeah. Well, I like and hate the sweetness. Like, I like like the sweetness. Like, I like it because I'm like, ooh, it's sweet. But then it's like, I don't like... I need to think about how I feel about this. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. It's just funny to me, okay? I can laugh at stuff. Things are funny. I hope you're laughing with me and not at me. Oh, whatever. Getting a little watered down. I think some of this ice is melting. I like that bitterness of the coffee flavor. I think the sweetness of the caramel. I like it. I'm like, ooh, caramel, but then it's too much sweet. You know, I used to really like sweet things, you know, as a kid. I didn't like dark chocolate. I didn't like, you know, and I feel like that's how it is for most people, you know. As a kid, you really love the sweet things, and now that I'm older, I like the bitter more. I like dark chocolate. Like coffee's always been an interesting thing for me. Cause in like middle school, I just couldn't stand the smell of it, and I was like, I don't think I could ever drink this. And because of like my upbringing, like religiously, I was like, oh, I can never touch coffee. Like, oh no. That's on the no-no list. You drink coffee, you're going to the bad place. So I was like, I could never touch that. And it was great, because I was like, it doesn't smell good, so Lord knows it probably doesn't taste good either. And then as I got older, like, I don't know, I got introduced to it, like, at an airport. My friend was like, here, let me buy you a coffee. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And I was like, hey, it's pretty good. You know? And now I like coffee and like bitter things. They're better, like, something about bitter foods. My friend was telling me about how bitter flavors are apparently more complex for your taste buds than sweet ones. I don't know too much about that, but they were just telling me that it's like, apparently bitter things have a more complex, like, flavor thing for, like, your brain to, like, understand. Like, when your sensory taste buds are like taking in all the flavor, like bitterness is so much more complex than like, I don't fucking know, man. It's just some jibber jabber about bitter things apparently, and that they're more complex. But I don't know. Some people just are really good at spitting out information, you know, like they just absorb all these different things and all this different information about, you know, whatnot. And then they can just regurgitate it out at you at any given moment. I've met tons of people like that where they love to tell you all the little facts and the details. And it's great. And I love listening to it. And I never retain any of it. God, like if you had to sit me down right now with like a gun to my head and was like, tell me everything that anyone has ever told you. Okay, that's stupid. No one could ever live up to that. But it's just like when people tell me things, I'm like, wow, that is so cool. I'm going to try and absorb this and remember this and like, you know, and learn and, like, retain this information. And then it's like, I never can. Like, I can retain the idea of it, but, like, the little facts and the details, I can just never hold on to, you know? Because I'm like, it's just a one-time conversation, and maybe that's why. I don't know. I kind of wish I could just, you know, I just wish I could remember every little thing anyone has ever told me. I feel like that'd be a great trait to have, you know? Because some people can. I can't. But yeah, I don't know. Some people just know, some people just want to know a lot about everything. And then they do, and it's great. And then they tell you, and it's like, okay, cool. I'm glad you're interested in that. I don't know. I'm just a girl. What can I say? I don't know. I just don't function that way. I think it's so, like, I love learning about things. I'm like, that's great. Wow. I'm so glad you told me that. But then it's like, I don't know. I can never remember. I wish I could. But, you know, if I cared enough, I would just look into it more. But it's obvious that I don't. It's fine. Anyways, yep. Love life. Yeah. Kind of crazy. Kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. God. Again. It's happening again, guys. Starting to feel that pee urge. I'm telling you, it's this vicious cycle. Whenever I drink a lot of liquids, you know, where it's just like, until, this is the reason why I'm so dehydrated. Let me tell you guys a secret. I'm actually pretty dehydrated more often than not because I don't like drinking fluids because it makes me have to go pee. Going to the bathroom is so annoying because it's like you have to stop everything that you're doing just to go to another room to do something. And it's just so annoying because it's, more often than not, I don't want to leave to go to the bathroom. I would rather just stay and keep doing what I'm doing. But then the urge just gets so annoying because your body's like, hey, I don't need this in me anymore. I need to go. And it's just the worst. And so that's one of the main reasons why I don't drink water very often, is because it makes me have to pee. I don't like going pee. Like, I would rather just stay here. It's just the worst. You know, you go pee and then you get that 10 minutes of freedom. And it's like, oh, I can go 10 minutes without having to think about going pee. It's great. I don't know. I think it's just because I've just drank a lot of liquids recently and my body's just trying to get it all out of my system. And I wish that, like, my body had not like a bigger bladder. Like, my bladder size is fine. It's just like the little thing, I don't know what it is in for you guys, but it's like the thing that goes off that makes you feel like you got that pee urge. What is that in your nervous system? I'm sure somebody out there knows. I just wish that wouldn't go off so often. It's like the oil check in your car. It's the check engine light is what it is. Keeps going off, and I'm like, I don't want to get out of my car to check that. I want to keep driving. And I just don't want to go pee. I just want to sit right here. Because I'm like, I've had times where my bladder has been so incredibly full of pee, and I pee so much. I'm sorry for talking. The point that I'm trying to make here about peeing, like, I don't want to fucking hear this lady talk to me about peeing so much. I want to do something else. Whatever. I don't care. The point that I'm trying to make is just that, like, I'm sorry. Just whatever. Okay, the point that I'm trying to make here is that, like, there's been times where my body is just like, oh, I need to go pee, and it's like that like pressing urge, and you're like crossing your legs like this, and you're hopping over to the bathroom. Like, There's times where I've been like that and I haven't even needed to pee that much, and it makes me so angry. And then there's other times where I don't need to pee that much, and it'll be like a ton. There'll just be like a ton in the tank that I'm releasing. And so I'm like, make it make sense, my body. Like, make it make sense. Like, if I really got that urge, like, it better be a lot of pee. Because if not, then, like, what's the fucking point? Like, you just interrupted my day over nothing. You know, it's just one of those things. Love being a human. Love being a person. Love having to deal with all this, don't we all? It's so stupid. It's really... Oh, my God. I just don't get it. And I'm going to drink my drink. And I'm going to have to go pee again. Oh, man. Don't we love it? I hate this. I just feel like that's the human experience. Is you hate everything, but you love everything. It is everything. Everything is encompassed into your little world of consciousness that you have, because you're just like, that's all you really have is everything that you're aware of. And you know you're aware of it because there's something inside of you that recognizes, like, hey, like, I can feel this, and I know when this is happening. Like, I know when I need to pee. Like, there's something in there that knows. And then when you take a deeper look, it's like, well, what is it that knows that? And you just follow that, and you're like, okay. Like, what is it in me that knows this? And then you just keep looking, and you sit quietly, and you're like, what is this intrinsic knowing? And then you're like, you know that you exist. And from there spouts everything else in your life. Because if you know you exist, you can at least operate on some level. Hold on. I bit off more than I could chew with that statement. It's just such a difficult thing to explain, you know, like consciousness. I don't know. I mean, to put it simply, you know you're alive, and you're aware of all the little things that are happening within you. Like, you know when you're hungry, you know when you need to pee, you know when you're happy. Like, you're aware of all the little feelings and things that are going on inside of you. And the fact that you know that means that there's something in you, like there's an awareness, there's like a little, like, what do you call it, like a spectator that's just kind of watching and observing everything. And the fact that you know that means there's something behind that that's observing that. And it's like, well, can that thing be seen? Can you see that? Like, that's the thing that always gets me. That's the wall that I always hit. 'Cause I'm like, is the thing that's seeing everything in my consciousness, can that be seen? And I always sit and I try to see if I can see it, and that's just where I hit a wall. You know? Because I feel like I'm like a 4-dimensional being, and I've just been put into like this 3-dimensional realm. And it's been great, but there are some really big like obstacles that I've had to overcome with that. Because it's like, I feel like our brains and our thinking is very like it's not in the 3rd dimension. Like, when you're thinking thoughts, like, you can't sense them and you would in a 3-dimensional way. Like, you can't touch them, you can't taste, you can't smell. But, like, it's there in a sense that, like, you can't really physically, like, it's non-physical. It's not on this physical plane, but it's there. And you know that it's there because you're the one thinking it, you know? And so that's why I feel like our thoughts and, like, our minds are on this other, like, dimensional ground that we can't quite grasp, because it's, like, the only things that because our brains are wired to function on this flesh realm, you know? Because it's how we survive. And so things that are beyond that, it's like we can't quite grasp. But the fact that we are able to, like, comprehend even just a little bit with our own minds is great. And so that's why I wonder, like, why do humans have, like, thoughts like that? Like, why do we think? And because thoughts, like, aren't, like, a physical thing. It's in a different, like, realm that we're not physically a part of, but we are in touch with it in some sort of way, you know, like, because there's our physical body, and then there's like our mental. There's like the inner man and the outer man, you know, and it's like those two things that you really gotta like juggle in life, you know, and it's just so interesting. It's a playground that I love to toy with all the time. And it's so weird to talk about, because there's some people that are like so tapped into it, and they're like, oh, like I get it, I know exactly what you mean by that. And then there's other people that they just like haven't gotten to that part, and that like there's just other people that just haven't advanced that far. I don't know how to describe it. Like they just haven't, like they're just going through the motions, and they're just acting on their emotion, they're acting on the impulses, but it's like you can tell they haven't thought mentally that far about themselves, you know. And you just can't connect with them on that level. And it's okay. And you just leave them where they are and just hope that they get there someday. And if they don't, well, that's on them. It's their journey, not mine. So, you know, it's so interesting to me. And I wonder, like, I just wish I could physically comprehend what it is that, like, our minds are comprehending. Because there's definitely two dimensions that we're, like, split between. And it's like the physical 3-dimensional realm, and then like our brains and not our brains, but like our minds and processing things in like a different dimensional realm, and how those two just kind of like are kind of meshed in with each other. And it's just really, really weird. I don't know. I could talk about this all day. I really need to go pee. Oh, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I know. I might just sit and bear through the struggle, because I like talking with you. And I'm gonna drink my drink, and I'm gonna have to go pee. And it's a vicious cycle. Being a physical person with, you know, organs and whatnot. It's so crazy. Like, I feel like, how do I describe it? It's almost like I feel like, how do I describe it? Like, I don't know if this is like my first rodeo being a person or something, but I feel like I was definitely somewhere else in the great beyond before this. And now I'm like here, and I'm just trying to come to grips with everything as everyone else is, like living in a body. And it's so annoying, but like it's great, you know? Because it's like, it's annoying because it's like you have to be in a body, and it's like you have to feel pain and stuff, but it's great because you can have sex. You know, it's like being in a body sucks because it's like you get old and you're in pain for most of it, but it's great because you can orgasm. That's like a good thing, I guess. I don't know. I feel like before this, I don't know, like I feel more in touch with like whatever it is in the great beyond. If that makes any sense, I don't know. I'm just speaking nonsense. You don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's nothing. I don't know. I think I'm just being crazy. Alright, I think I'm going to end this one here, and I'm going to go pee. I think I'm going to call it good. Maybe I'll do another part. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I really have to go pee again. I hate this. Okay, I love you. Bye.